Hello everybody and welcome back to Vampyr. So I did look it up. I messed up whenever I made this stupid light regeneration serum because for some reason this game has a lot of little things in it here and there that people have came across that's like, oh, it should have probably told you not to do this or whatever. So I need this and I need that sodium hypochlorite. So I looked it up, and apparently there's somebody I can possibly buy it off of. So I'm going to attempt to go buy it from somebody. I think they said like he was downstairs in the back or something. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, go downstairs. And the back of the hospital. Go this way. So this is the way I went to, like, get the items. Let's go the other side then. And it's really annoying that it let me make that item whenever I needed that thing to even do a main mission. Like, what was the point of that? Is there anybody around here? Anybody at all? If nothing else, I'll just start seeing if I can find anybody and talk to them. Or go back over there to the morgue area. What's that say? Public notice. Prevent influenza, Spanish flu. Okay. Cover each cough and sneeze with a handkerchief. Yeah. Walk to work. Oh, don't take public transportation, I get it. Do not spit. Okay. Drink from your own cup. Yeah. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. Sounds all like very sound advice. To make a mask. Ah, look at that. A mask. Take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth, 8 by 16 inches. Fold it to make it 8 by 8 inches. Next, fold this to make it 8 by 4. The cords about 10 inches long at each corner. Apply over mouth and nose as shown in the picture. Oh, look. They made them wear masks. Sorry. It's just people arguing about it nowadays. It's like, this is something that's been going on for literally decades, that wearing a mask helps prevent diseases. Oh, wait, you're a bad guy. I'll walk up very slowly, and done. And, oh, that's right. It's been a hot minute. Got him. Ah, there we go. I got some. Good, okay. Problem solved. Didn't have to go buy it from anybody either. Just had to, kill somebody. No big deal. I'm glad I figured that out. It was bothering me the other day, the day after I played this, and I was like, why couldn't I make that item? Like, I got everything in that building. It told me to, and that's what happened. Which I kind of suspected when I was playing, but didn't really realize. Okay. Okay, craft. There we go. Did it. And so she must be out here somewhere. There she is. Oh, we're not hurting her, dude. We're just... I keep on hitting that one button. There we go. Goodness sakes.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yeah. Sorry it took like 2
Yes,
days.
nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use some correct medicine to heal them. Speak to patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Okay.
I will not let you down, my boy. I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Okay, then. Tim?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really?
No.
Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Mortimer. That's what I call my dog, Mortimer. So that's my joke is that he is. So I bet you he got bit by a vampire. Okay. I really don't want to hurt anybody. Oh,
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
let's talk to her.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of
Oh,
Mortimer
okay.
Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Doctor?
I assumed, but
I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Oh, okay. Oh,
What do you think
There we
of
go.
your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But
we
had
are
no
in the middle of
other
a
choice,
pandemic here, so
considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
So tell me about
Tell
your
me
arrival.
more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What
I
do
thought
you
she
mean?
was going to say
She managed to
crying.
secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh no.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Well, to be fair, I mean, if he's really hurt and he needs hospital care, then he should get it. But they're probably dealing with a lot, so I'm not going to say I share your stupor. I get it, but
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's
No.
all that matters.
she just genuinely...
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
I don't want to ask her if she's rich or not. That seems
Goodbye,
stupid.
Mrs. Goswick.
So she just cares about her son a lot. That's understandable. Totally.
I'm alright.
Good
Let's
evening,
just talk
sir.
to some of these people.
I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Okay, so I need hints. Okay.
Tell me
why are the
about
doctors
the
arguing?
doctors who are arguing about your case.
Interesting.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with
There
your
you go.
treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't
yeah.
lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell
me about yourself a little bit.
Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
I assume you hurt yourself on the job. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not
my boy.
Can I talk to anybody else?
Dr. Reed, may I help you?
There we
What
go.
can you tell me about the epidemic, Nurse Crane? I've been out of touch since I've come back to England.
Everyday folk don't know how bad it is. The papers certainly won't tell them. Not as long as the war is raging on, anyway.
News on the front stated that the Spanish flu was under control, at least in Britain.
Clearly
It
not.
seemed to be for a while, but that was only last summer. It returned with a vengeance just over a month ago.
God, this is so relevant to right now, and it's kind of creepy.
What can you tell me about our
I hate that.
patients here at Pembroke?
It just shows that diseases
This
always work the
hospital
same
was
way.
founded to help the East End poor and needy.
In
But
the
since
case
the
that they
war
seem
and
to
the
get better, but
quarantine,
then they
we've
get
had
worse.
all manner of folk.
Can you be more specific?
Well, veterans, the elderly, dock workers. We even have a few mental patients. If there's space, we take them.
Okay.
For how long have you been working here, Nurse Crane?
I like Nurse Crane.
I first
She's tough,
volunteered
but
at the
she's
Pembroke in
tough because
1911,
she has to
a
be.
few months after Dr. Swansea was appointed.
And before you arrived here?
If you must know, this was my first job.
Oh, that's
Well,
kinda
Dr.
cool.
Swansea certainly has confidence in your abilities. Are you in charge of the nursing staff?
Not in an official capacity, but the Pembroke doesn't always work above board, so to speak.
What about medical protocols?
Probably kind of out the
Dr.
door in
Reed,
this kind of
We
situation.
don't have the money and resources here at the Pembroke like they do in the West End. We do what we can.
That's fair.
How is the duty roster organized?
Everybody works until they can't. If there's time, they'll eat a meal and shed a silent tear.
Jeez. Okay.
I'll see you later, Nurse Crane.
Just trying to get an understanding of my situation here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, blood temptation. Remember, citizens' blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. I don't want to. I kind of just want to talk to
Good
people
evening,
and get
nurse.
to know.
Good
Aw,
evening, Doctor.
she's pretty.
I don't think we've been
Pippa.
introduced yet.
Oh, it's so funny.
My
They
name
have
is
Mortimer,
Pippa
which is the name of
And
my
I'm
dog,
Dr.
basically.
Jonathan Reed.
And Pippa
Dr.
is
Swansea
the name
has
of my
recently
boyfriend's
taken a
dog.
position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse?
I understand that.
What if in the end, nobody was spared?
I don't want to say get a grip. She's just she's just stressed.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay. I imagine he's grumpy just because of his job. I don't really need to ask all these. I feel like it's just not necessary.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I just wanted to kind of get to know her, learn some names. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just
Are you
say that I
related to
don't
Dan?
particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
That's fair.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. but I don't agree with it.
I know
Okay.
we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Oh. He is.
There is
There
no
we go.
need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Okay, so
Since
yeah,
your
about that.
tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
That's fair. Is there any personal questions I can... Oh, okay.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money? Fame?
No.
Or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I'm just gonna
This
say I've
is
saved 30
ridiculous.
lives.
My
Morty.
blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It
Bad
seems
memories
you
from
have
military
bad
service.
memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Okay, I didn't even listen to what he said. Okay,
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
I don't even know what my dog's barking at. Probably a leaf on in the wind. Okay, so where is Swansea? Here are you. You look
Good
interesting.
evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Oh yeah,
Dr.
that's
Reed,
right.
is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How
How
you
do you
feeling
feel, Mr.
after
Hampton?
all that?
Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Made
Have
any
you
friends?
made friends since you arrived?
I don't know
Not
why.
really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Okay, I already did that. Oh, yeah,
How
let's
did
ask
you
him
end
about
up
that.
in
I want to know
William
why he was
Bishop's
even
den?
there.
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Holcraft.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Okay. And how about what's going on there?
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Good for you. Okay. Oh, wait.
What is the general situation in the East
I
End
wanted to ask that other
The
question.
situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Okay. Who's leading the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Alright.
Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Alright, we'll talk to him.
It's locked.
Is it still trying to get me to go upstairs? It is. Oh, wait. It's probably because I need to go upstairs. I see. I forgot that the little Y will have an arrow over it if I need to go upstairs. Okay, so let's go ahead then and go find that one. Let's harder they fall. Interrogate Gwyneth Brannigan about medical error. Interrogate Corcoran Tibbets about American. Oh, okay. Let's do this one though, because that was the one that. Okay, how am I tracking these? Okay. There we go. Track. Okay, so let's go do that. Because that was like one of the first like side quests it gave me. And I'm sure it's not hard. Okay. Gotta be careful though, because there are people around here. I discovered last time. Alright. Got him. There's Tartrate. Is that how you say that? Okay. Now I need to go over here. And Morty, stop. These guys. Can they back off of me while I'm doing that? Thank you. There we go. Oops, oops. Oop, okay. Hey, Lauren. Just killing some vampires. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins.
Oh. Oh, Milton and Pippa forever. That's cute.
An item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Nice. Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Lauren. Appreciate it. Trying to start a streak. That's awesome. I appreciate it. You're the best. Alright, so we finally took care of that. Now let's go ahead and give this item back to Milton. Which I think he's up front of the hospital. I'm still laughing about how they have a character named Mortimer and a character named Pippa in this game so far, and those are literally names of mine and my boyfriend's dogs. Oh, I think I went too soon. I guess this game is more or less kind of open world, just depends on how you look at it. Actually, where am I? Yeah, I'm going towards the front. Okay. Oh, okay. It just didn't look right. And here you go.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Sure am.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your
only.
wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what?
Oh.
Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not
No.
at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Considering the time. Do I got any... Ooh, I'm
What's
curious.
going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Yeah.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Fair enough. I'm not even going to bring up the whole you could get fired thing. Like, who cares?
Goodbye, Milton.
Who cares about them being together? Because sometimes you just need somebody there. And if they're happy, happy together, then that's all that matters. In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the nearest appointments of Ministry of Labor and National Service, 15 Kingways, London. I think back then you just, to be a nurse, you just basically had to show up, basically. Because they didn't have too much you could do otherwise. Do I have any other, okay, so I took care of that. Let's take care of this. I'm curious. Okay, they're downstairs, whoever it is. Must be outside. Probably should have done that to begin with. Is it this person?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already
yes.
told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research.
Doesn't
He is
surprise me,
convinced
considering
it is the future.
he would be right. I need...
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning
Yeah.
patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
I kind of get it, but...
To clear Dr. Tippett's name must be the decision of Dr. Swansea. You can't take matters into your own hands.
I respect Dr. Swansea's authority and management, but he's no idea what happens here on a daily basis. I did what I had to do.
Okay.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Like, she meant well, but still somebody died because... So I need to interrogate Tippett, but I don't think he's about at the moment. Unless he's around. Oh, nope, that's just a person. Oh, there he is.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Okay, personal...
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
I mean, I guess they're honest because I make him be honest, but...
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What happened,
What was the
though?
nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
No.
Why not
We'll ask him
stop
that anyway.
practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since
Yeah.
then.
Doctors can make a mistake. It's just that back then you didn't have malpractice suits. I just won't
will
say anything.
cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually.
It might come in handy later. I may need him.
force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay. So we took care of that. It wasn't really a big deal. I guess it was just kind of seeing how I would treat him, maybe, or something. Can I go in here? No. Like, it keeps on wanting me to go... Oh, wait, no. Let's be on this floor, then. Oh, it's right there.
Please, Jonathan.
Not capable of understanding the map, I guess.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It's also irony at its best. I'm a living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Alright. Yeah, no need
There's
to
no
apologize.
need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to be
Very well.
hateful to him, even though
I
he's a
have a
little
task
too
for you,
excited
Jonathan.
about me being a vampire.
Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay. Okay. So we'll go ahead and go talk to Lady Ashbury. I can't go too long today because I have plans this evening, and they actually got pushed up a little earlier, and I have to make a stop too. But I can go for at least like probably one more mission or so. At least another 15-20 minutes, if not longer. Hello.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Oh, it's you. Okay. I think, right? That's the one who we met in that warehouse? Hi.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night. Before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Well, hello. It's obvious he's like...
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
Doctor?
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Before we do
Pardon
that.
my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
Okay.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
Yeah.
I will
want to know
gladly
what's going on
answer
too.
every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The
Yeah,
world
I just
would
saw
be a
you
better
talking to that
place
guy.
if it were cared for by women like you.
I agree.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Okay.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Yeah.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Yeah.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please
Okay.
continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Oh. I am curious, is it
Is
true?
it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
No.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the
Interesting.
domain.
So she's trying to become
I'll take
human
care
again?
of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman
Harriet
now.
Jones. I think that's the name of a character in
My
Doctor
life,
Who.
as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay. I actually want to go upstairs and save, and also maybe do some upgrades and stuff. I probably don't have too much I can upgrade at the moment. Oh, I hear her. Oh, you back? It's mainly I just want to save because I haven't really, other than those couple of vampires or scowls, I guess that's what they're called. I haven't like really done a whole lot fighting wise. It's just been more of an episode of information. Oh, I just realized I remember in the note that it said like, oh, you got your back door. That's kind of cool. Huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and sit down. Got some points. So tactical. Supernatural move to your target and damage. That's a dance. I was like, what? Shadow Veil. Hard biting. Oh, that's a good one, probably. Nice. Increased damage inflicted. Do I have any other ones I can use, though? Yeah, let's up our... Yeah. I think that's the best thing to do, is keep on working on our health. Because I have died a couple times already. Okay, so that saved it, I believe. The following night. Excuse me. Okay. District status healthy. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to this Harriet. I love how we're just taking stuff so we can make our own, like, things, but whatever. Harriet. Is she outside, I'm assuming? Must be. Hello. Oh, wait, she's right there. Oh, this door's open now. Nice. Wait.
What? What?
Oh,
What
okay,
is
yeah.
this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so
Local
many
gossip.
vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
Oh, she absolutely does.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
Interesting. Okay.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little
God,
eyes.
she's got a mouth
just
on her.
waiting for me to pop off, they are.
Okay.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut.
Oh my God.
Scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is convicted with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on.
I don't know.
See you on the next round.
What she gave you to go on, but... Okay, fine, Pippa.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
You're Pippa.
The pain.
Good evening,
I can't...
Nurse Hawkins.
I know
Good
who,
evening, Dr.
like, what
Reed.
she looked like, but their nurses kind of all look the same. Okay.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
She's horrible,
Do
yes.
not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Yeah,
She
but
could
she
have
could
been
be
telling
saying
the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
Don't
Who
blame me for
cares
saying
if
that.
the
She's
nurse finds
horrible.
some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our
I don't feel like she needs
Who
any
says
help.
I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Okay, back.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess.
Oh,
You
same
spoke
thing.
with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Okay, so...
Pepper, I know
we
you're
can
very
use
close
it
to
kind of
Milton
as
Hooks.
blackmail.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth
Stupid
the
rules,
risk?
anyway.
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Fair enough. Okay.
What
See if
can
we
you
can
tell
ask
me
her any
about
more
the
here.
strange man visiting one
I
of
don't
the
know if I
nurses
can.
during her shift?
Let me guess.
There's just a way
You
to skip
spoke with
these.
that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Okay, now. Okay, so nothing there. Is there nothing else I can really do?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Fine. Oh, I just need to go talk to each of the nurses. Got it.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly, huh? A year. You have the right to disapprove of our methods.
I'm curious about
and
this
you will
guy.
kindly-
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed.
Dr.
Dr.
Strickland.
Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of
Thoreau.
your work,
That's
Dr.
a weird
Reed.
name. Never heard of it before, at least. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I just want to say hi to him. I want to see who it was. Okay, let's just ask the nurses.
What a blundering idiot.
Nurses. Oh, maybe I do have to talk to him. I guess I can't see the thingy, so...
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Yes, rumors
Have you
blackmail.
heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Already been there. Okay. Aykroyd's aversion for...
What do you
let's ask him
think
about that.
of Dr. Aykroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Aykroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first
Oh,
to
yeah.
recommend its use.
So
Sounds
you
like
believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Aykroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Alright.
Don't waste your time with me.
So somebody's downstairs, and then one of these nurses is outstairs. Fine nurse. Yeah, okay. Gwyneth Brannigan. That's Tippets again. Unknown. Beatrice Mortimer. Lady Ashbury. Okay. I guess. Go downstairs. It's Pippa. Oh, who are you? Doctor. Is this Pippa? Yeah. We don't need to talk to her again. She's already told us what she's going to, I think. Okay. Where? Okay, so one of them is like, I'm right on top of them. Finders. Yeah, they're just in here. Okay. So she's just like right over here somewhere? Mortimer, Beatrice, Harvey, Ashbury. Dan Aykroyd. Sorry, I know that's not really his name, but Mortimer.
Good evening, sir.
Doctor. Edgar Swansea. That's just Pippa again. There she is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Alright.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Goodbye,
so...
nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I guess she doesn't have any interest. Yeah, she doesn't. Alrighty. So how do I get to this person? It must be down the steps, like on the docks or something. Yeah, okay. She's probably gonna be the one I need. She's probably doing something that she should.
This isn't even my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Eavesdrop. Press L3 to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, the heart emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the system, you unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane. Oh no, it's her. I see her.
You're
Okay.
sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
What are you doing, Crane? What time is it? Okay. Should be able to finish this. Load up a little faster.
He's locked the door behind him.
Okay.
I need to find another way to follow him.
This way. The only other way in here. Codeine and ergometine or something. Bunch of stuff I do not understand. A lot of blood down here.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Oh, okay. Why didn't it work? Shoot. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I may die. Again. Yep, okay. Wow, I don't know why it didn't work whenever I stunned him. I think I just hit the wrong, maybe I hit the wrong button? I don't know. There we go. There we go. Common blood. Is there any other ones nearby? No. Okay. There we go. Oh, what? There we go. Gotcha. Whew, okay. Not too bad. Getting a little bit better at the combat in this, but it's still a little difficult here and there. Can I not go in there? Guess not. I have to go around. Of the Dragon, new collectible. What's that say? Concerning Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I would advise something wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are something respectful when they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I also would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What is that exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what we've established as facts is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bancha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must well remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. From the Law of Ascalon. Okay. Interesting. Oh, these... Okay, I'm full now. Okay. Oh, okay, right here. Jeez. Oh no, is it gonna be a...
What
oh my gosh!
This?
Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay. now why I had a chance was to get blood. Come on. Need to stay alive. Come on, nope. I start using controls from other games. I need to stay hooked on. Come on. Come on. Shit. Oh, man. He is tough. No. Oh, I don't have enough blood. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Don't think. Let me. Is any? This is 72. This is much better. It's a two-handed weapon. Melee weapon. $45.99. I don't know. That may. I guess it does have a possibility of stunning. Okay, we'll just do that. And serums. Oh, so I have to use that. Okay. And got all that. Oh, I need to try that. R2. Okay, let's try it one more time.
What sort of creature is this?
Oh, okay. Oh, now I know. Oh yeah, this is much better because I don't have to. Got my stamina though. Nice. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is a much better weapon. That's my problem. I was just depending on one weapon too much. Now that I've changed, I can stun and attack at the same time, and I'm doing a lot of damage. Oh god. Oh, okay. Go. Come on. Oh, I should have got him. Getting more reckless. Getting in there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. there. Come on, don't get caught in that fight. Or in that swing. If you got caught there and you're stuck. Come on.
Here's what's left of him.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Did I get it already? There we go. If you're sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon. And then it's in French.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Alright. Well, it took a couple times, but we did it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I need to go. Alright.
I have this thirst for blood.
You don't have to comment on it every single time we do it. Careful, the endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. Oh. He's downstairs? Okay.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I don't want to die here! I want to see the sky! Feel the fresh air!
There we go. Easy enough. Whew. There you go, bud.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down
Did you not see what I was doing, though?
Take a
Like,
deep
was eating
breath
people?
and tell me your name.
Okay. Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Okay. Goodbye. I'm not gonna hurt him. Can I get the item behind you there? There we go. Alright, let's go save and then call it a day. We need... Yep, this way. The hell? Oh. Oh, you guys are easy to kill. How do I get back? Where am I at? Uh-oh. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, though, and just go save. That's all I'm gonna do. While my dog is barking. But anyway, thanks guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I'll see you later. Bye.